Space in Utah. Looking for space inside of my mind. My craft is narrowing its focus. The horizon is waiting for clearance to take off. I'm not sure how I got here, but my conscience is more at ease. Seriously, I want my podcast to excel. Even broader than that, I want my creativity to flourish. I think about how at one point I felt lost, seeking direction of any kind. Now I pace openly to express who I am. My vision continues to clear with my age climbing. I just hope that I stay in it for enjoyment and not for attention. I want to feel as if when I write that the words I'm writing are pulling emotions from my heart. I want my art to reflect the man I desire to become. I want my authenticity to be appreciated by others. I want my path to be outside of the norm. I feel that I am unlike most people who bow and do as they're told. I take the time to question the flaws in the arguments for our entire human existence. I call it the road less traveled because people hate having a lack of security. It's the freely deep, imaginative thinkers that challenge the status quo. It's the madmen who struggle to grip reality with their mind when their mind thinks like the speed of a cheetah. Those madmen have reached extensive lengths in their own minds to reach this conclusion that man has not a clue as to how we arrived to our present state. I don't know where my thoughts come from. I rest in this comfort of knowing I'm moving in pursuit of something higher than myself. Maybe then I might find purpose. So that was a little journal entry that I did today. For the month of November, I've been practicing by doing gratitude journal entries. So I talk about mostly everything that I'm thankful for. That one didn't necessarily include, I guess, what I would consider being thankful and being grateful, but it was more of like, I guess, just my stance on, how far I've come and what aids me, what aids my personality, what makes me unique, what makes me special, what makes me a creative person. And then I explore, the double-edged sword of being a creative person. Just like any other personality type, there's pros and there's cons. Same thing with jobs that you have. You're never going to like every single aspect of the job. For me, as being a creative person, it's really helpful in a lot of ways. I think it makes my art really special. I think it makes my mind interesting to other people. But at the same time, I think that it's been a curse because it's what's facilitated depression and anxiety. Like, I can get very far out of my head, or I could get really deep inside my head and not be present with the people that I live with or the surroundings. And that's what can make it hard. But either way, I really like this practice of gratitude and notifying it, making sure that you point out what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for, because I think that we can easily get caught up in looking at our experience and categorizing it as just mainly negative. And that's what our brains tend to do because that's just how it was. That's how it was for our ancestors. They had to detect threats. So that's what our brain is good at doing, is detecting threats. And there's so many practices that can help you diminish that aspect of what goes on inside your brain. Meditation, gratitude journal, sticking towards the present. I think when you highlight those things, they become more clear to you in your every single waking moment of your life. And I've noticed that over these last 6 days that I just tend to be a little bit brighter, a little bit more like in a good mood. Just it's easier for me to start my day kind of in that positive direction. And so I would encourage everybody to try it, even if it's for a few days, even if it's, once every week. I'm trying it for all of November. But anyways, peace.
I love you guys.